Welcome to another episode of OG55. I got Mr. Choo Choo theme park conductor with me today. This week on Disney YouTube, we're reacting to the lovely, Emily Enchanted. She was able to attend Sweetheart Nights. We're gonna break down that video. We're gonna talk about it. We're also gonna break down a video from the one and only Mr. Christian Harloff in regards to the Snow White live action movie Losing Money. We're gonna talk about that too. We got two great videos. Christian Harloff, Emily Enchanted. I got theme park conductor in the house with Boba Fett and Bowser behind him. Up next on OG55. And you know what? Last time I heard, we were both Californians, so
I ain't got nothing to say but West Side.
welcome aboard, everybody, to another episode of This Week on Disney YouTube with the one and only Mr. Theme Park Conductor. We are breaking down two awesome videos from Emily Enchanted. First time actually reacting to the lovely Miss Emily, and also Christian Harloff, who actually inspired me to start getting onto YouTube. But before we dive in, Mr. Theme Park Conductor, how are you today, sir?
Absolutely. I'm doing well. It's a great time to be on Orange Grove 55 and just talk about these two awesome content creators. I cannot wait to break both of these videos down, but you can find me on YouTube and Blue Sky at Theme Park Conductor. You can find me on X at Theme Conductor, Instagram at Theme_Park_Conductor, TikTok at Theme Park Conductor 1, and every Sunday at 5 or 7 p.m. for Conductor Sunday live stream, where we talk everything from Disney to Universal, news and rumors, speculation, and we have the chat engage with us. We engage with the chat. It's such a great time, and we have amazing guests like the one and only Orange Grove 55.
Yes, sir. Everybody at home, make sure you subscribe to Theme Park Conductor on YouTube. Information down below. Make sure you follow him. He's a friend of the channel. We love Mr. Theme Park Conductor. His his Conductor Sundays are off the chain. A lot of fun. So make sure you support him 1000%. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to first start off with Mr. Christian Harloff, who, like I said at the top of the show, this man inspired me to become a content creator. I've been watching him for over a decade now, when he was doing the Jedi Council show on AMC and then Collider. And he's great. He's absolutely great. Yeah, he doesn't really do a lot of theme park stuff, but he does a lot of movie and film stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff. And he's just I love his kind of like this natural sort of like, hey, we're all nerds, just talking shop kind of vibe. And I've kind of adopted that whole kind of mindset here at OT55. But this is actually from his Clips channel. I'll be linking the Clips channel and his main channel in the description down below. So make sure you subscribe to Mr. Christian Harloff. This video is Disney lost $170 million on Snow White, says report. You ready to rock and roll, conductor?
Let's do it.
I know this is one of your favorite movies, so I hope you brought tissues, bro. I know you really loved the live action Snow White. So, All right, here we go.
Let's talk about something positive. You want to talk about something positive, Steph?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something positive. Snow White lost $170 million for Disney.
Oh my gosh.
Almost a year ago came Disney's live action Snow White film, which proved a disaster, generating global box office of just $205 million worldwide from a reported budget of $240, $270 at the time. Multiple reasons were cited as being part of the film's failure. From nearly century-old Disney IP, multiple Snow White adaptations in the past, the bad mixed reviews and online backlash against the film that was in full swing before release. That said, over $1 billion grossing Lilo and Stitch shows that the appetite for live-action Disney remakes is still there, but more for the 1990s, 2000 titles than for films that came out when their grandfathers. I don't agree with that at all. Now, a new report...
And I agree with Christian not agreeing with that at all. And this is the issue that I have with a lot of like studio executives or Hollywood in general. they always seem to to learn the wrong message. They learn the wrong point, right? Like, oh well, Snow White live action didn't do well, so therefore, I guess people don't really care about stuff that's old. They don't really care about Snow White as a franchise, or they don't care. That's hogwash. That has nothing to do with anything. That's not what happened here. It was a weak remake of an amazing masterpiece. The Disney Princess IP is a billion-dollar franchise, and a lot of those princesses are not from the 90s or the 2000s. A lot of them predate that era by a lot. Okay, so I agree with Harloff that it has nothing to do with when the original movie was released. It doesn't matter. It had everything to do with the fact that the live action was a weak movie in and of itself. That's it. Full stop. But what do you say, conductor?
I say it's weak because when you look at any movie, it's obviously going to have its little group of bashers on every movie. That's almost a given.
Every time, yeah.
We'll tell you this. It really honestly depends how they execute the movie, how they produce it, how it's filmed. With something like what you're saying with the Disney princesses being a billion-dollar franchise IP, when you make it a live action remake, you have to be careful using those IPs. And if you don't execute it right, that's what happens.
Thank you. Exactly. It's all about execution. Snow White is a big franchise. A lot of little girls still dress up as Snow White for Halloween and what have you. She is part of that Disney Princess franchise, which is a billion-dollar franchise. It has nothing to do with 90s or early 2000 era stuff. It had everything to do with the execution of this particular live action remake. And that's it, and Harloff is 100% right on that.
Report from Forbes has cited company filings which indicate the studio will end up losing a reported $168 million on the project, as they indicate the film was forecasted to be over the production budget, which cost adding up to $336 million. Yikes. That said, the UK government reimbursed $64.9 million of the movie's cost, which brings its expenses down to $271 minus the studio share of box office revenue, an estimated 102, and that's how the loss was calculated. That said, doesn't take into account either marketing expenses, oh my God, or home entertainment merchandise. The filings go up at the end of December, so it's going to be more than that. Marketing. Yeah, this is a disaster. I didn't hate the movie. It wasn't very good, but I didn't hate it. It wasn't like it should have been. Gal Gadot was terrible.
Really?
She was terrible.
It was like an
terrible.
SNL sketch on her side of things.
She was terrible. She should not have been in that movie.
No.
Rachel was really good in the movie, but she did the movie no favors in her press leading up to it at all. I think it was that there were some times when I go, that's not going to push over to the mainstream media, the mainstream audience. They're not going to care. This was not one of those cases. This was the star of this. And they went away from it doesn't matter if it's this or anything. You go away from the essence of what the story is about. Right. You're going to lose people. And
she wasn't in control of what the essence of the story was about.
Certainly she had a lot of input, and she made it very clear about that with why she did the movie and other things about the film. And she almost talked down to people who were fans of it initially, and then she walked those comments back, but damaging.
And that's a huge issue. And it's not just Rachel, who actually I do like Rachel as a person. I think she's a cutie patootie for sure. And I think that also I do like her as a person overall. But like, I do think Harloff is right, where it's like, she definitely didn't do the film any favors. And when you go on social media and you're going there and you're attacking fans for being critical, that's not a good look. Lucasfilm has kind of dove into that whole thing, right, conductor? Look, as content creators, right? If I get a comment on my channel and someone's constructive and says, hey, you know what, OG, that video didn't really land. You could have done this, you could have done that. You have to take critique and be like, you know what? Yeah. I mean, you don't have to take every piece of advice, but at least listen to people. At least understand, like, hey, you know what? I get what you're saying. I hear you. I see you. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will make it very clear if someone's making hateful, just ugly remarks about, her race or her being a woman, that's full stop, just that's garbage. You know what I'm saying? You don't even handle that shit. But for the most part, if people are just criticizing the movie or criticizing the direction of the film, come on. You know what I'm saying? You can't be going out there on social media and attacking fans. But what say you, conductor?
No, I 100% agree. You can't do that because it only further damages the movie's image. It damages your image as an actor or an actress. And that's the problem we see with social media nowadays. Big influencers or, actors or actresses that star in these movies. And because they see critics go on social media and say, oh, this movie was terrible, this movie was this, and the actor or actress sits there and starts attacking people online, that's uncalled for. It's basically how you look at it. You analyze the comments, like you're saying with you and your channel, you analyze the comments and you learn from it. So when you get the next role, you can improve on those situations.
Right. Oh, and I'm telling you, conductor, you're right. I mean, you won't even know, like, I mean, and you're a content creator, so you do know, but like when you get a negative comment, right, within reason, I mean, like if someone's just gonna like go in there and just like be like, just like crap all over you, like how you look or whatever, that's just a block, okay? But if someone comes in there with like honest critique, like, hey, you know what, OG, this didn't really work for me. You could have said this, you could have said that. If you engage with that person who's being constructive and say, hey, you know what? I see what you're saying there. I could have maybe done that a little better. Or, you know what? This is where I was coming from. 99% of the time, you take that person and you take that person who was criticizing you and they gain your respect because they're like, you know what? While I didn't like that piece of content, OG came to me and was like, we talked about it and he heard me out, right? So while they might not like that particular video or whatever, if you talk to them like a human being and whatever, you can kind of gain that rapport with them, right? But if you go on social media and just like, F you, this, that, and the other, you're just this, that, and the other, you lose people, man. And no one wants to support your content or your movie if they feel like they're being attacked, And again, I want to make it very clear because I know I will get some comments saying, well, what about the people that, that hated on her because she was Latina or hated on her because she's a woman? I'm not saying those people. Those people deserve to get blocked, okay? Those people shouldn't even get a response. Just block them. They're ignorant, okay? I'm talking about people that are constructively saying, hey, Snow White, this is the story. Can we kind of be in line with what the story is? Constructive shit, you know what I'm saying? And Lucasfilm does this all the time too. And you turn away a lot of people, man. And that's the problem. Hopefully with the new CEO, with Josh D'Amaro and the new team, we see a change in this. I think we will, though.
It had been done. And I just don't think that there were so many different factors in this thing. It just didn't work out. And like I said, I expected when I walked in this movie, I expected one of the worst things that I ever saw. And I didn't. And I got shit for it. Oh, shit, I thought the movie was going to stink. I didn't think that it wasn't great, but I didn't hate it. I didn't think she was that bad. I'm sorry. I think she promoted herself like a dopey, but I'm not just going to make it up because I thought she was good in it.
Yeah,
she's a great singer.
She's an amazing singer.
Amazing.
And she's a great actress.
I thought she was great in The Hunger Games.
She was great.
Really good in that.
Dude.
So
Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. Rachel crushed it in that movie, dude. You want to talk about like she just hit a home run with that movie. She's got talent, and that's why I will always stand up for her because I do see that she does have talent. She does deliver.
100%.
But with this, man, she didn't. And then she went on her own little side quests with the social media and all that stuff, and that's what gets you.
But this movie, it fools no one. It was a big stinker.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with her affecting because I just think I go back to thinking about the general audience, and my test of the general audience is my parents. if I asked them if they had any idea about who Rachel Zegler is, they might not know, but
Right.
B, certainly not what she said about Snow White. So I just that's what I go off of what other people, whether I'm right or wrong, don't know. That's
Right.
just my opinion on that. What I think was wrong about it was like, yeah, the press was just completely mishandled. Like there was no fun press about it. It was clear Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot didn't get along. That's fun for no one. You know, movies can be made on the two leads liking each other in press, and people will be interested in seeing that.
Well,
that didn't happen.
And I'll say this, dude. I mean, you and I, conductor, we're in this content creation space. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things with OG55, and I know your channel as well, is when you have people on your channel, or when I have people on my channel, and you have an actual friendship, right? You and I, we talk on the phone, we talk before the show, we have a friendship. You know what I'm saying? That energy spills into the content, right? It does, because you and I get along in the real world. You know, and so when we do content together, we have that chemistry, we have that vibe, right? You can tell when two actresses or actors or whatever don't really like each other. It's like a subconscious thing. It bleeds, that bleeds onto camera, and you can feel it, and it affects the product. When you have two people that don't like each other, you can tell they don't like each other, Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler, and honestly, it probably affected the final product, you know? So 100%, unfortunately.
At all. And then it's like, you know, with the dwarves, that was crazy. Looks crazy from the get. And
they changed it up so many different times, and I think Peter Dinklage did not help them out on that
No.
one either. I think he was. I think Peter Dinklage was a big part of why this movie did Stinky too. And yeah, there's a lot. There was
a lot there. Yeah. So that's a huge huge failure.
Yeah, it was a massive.
I actually didn't finish it because I was like, the gal just took me. I just couldn't.
Yeah, she was bad. My 8-year-old was like, I said, "What do you think, Maisie?" She goes, and then at the end,
Wow.
I go, "Do you like it?" And when she was watching, it's like, "Yeah." And then at the end, she goes, "No." If she doesn't watch it 87 times, she doesn't like it. So like she watched. The amount of time she's watched Henry Danger, I think she's on her 8th watch of the Henry Danger series. She's seen it 1,000 different times. She watches Henry Danger all the damn time, which is great because my buddy Cooper Barnes plays Captain Man. That show for parents, that is a criminally underrated kid show.
Let me see it.
Watch when your little one gets old enough. It is so clever, and Cooper is so funny, and I think that it's not fair that you get judged sometimes because you're on one of the Nickelodeon shows. His timing is always, I've known him for years. He's got amazing comedic talent. He's a really, really funny dude, and he's great on that show. And that's one of my wife is not an easy audience. And every single time both my kids have watched that show, and every single time we watch that show, my wife belly laughs from the stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she belly laughs.
Okay, I hadn't even seen that before.
Well, and here's the thing. Sometimes kids shows really hit, right? Like I know a lot of people, I haven't seen it, but I know a lot of people swear on Bluey. The writing is phenomenal. Bluey's writing is amazing. You know, there's full grown ass adults that will literally enjoy watching Bluey. You know, some of these kids shows really hit, you know. Now, I don't know who Henry Danger is because I'm old now, right? But back in my day, and probably Christian Harloff's day, actually, I think Christian and I are probably close to the same age. There was a show on Nickelodeon as well called Danger Mouse. And Danger Mouse, I think, was a banger. You remember that show? It was from the UK or something, you know?
Yes.
That was a good one. So, but yeah, sometimes the kids shows aren't so bad, you know? So yeah, I've never heard of Henry Danger, but interesting.
It's a really good kids TV show. It really is, and it's got those kind of jokes that works for both adults.
Yeah.
So, and I think Cooper should get more gigs. Cooper's awesome. If my show goes to series, I'm gonna find a role for Cooper 100%.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
100%. I think he's so good. I think
Especially if he's
Cooper's amazing.
funny. It's perfect.
He's super funny, and his timing is incredible. So anyway, all righty. What do you guys think about all this shit, man? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. Clips, other stuff. Good night. Okay.
Yeah. So again, Christian Harloff, he is the absolute man. Like I said, this man inspired me to get into content creation. He does his live shows are amazing. He is a big Star Wars guy. He's not just that though, like with Marvel and just movies in general. Again, he's not a theme park person. So I know my theme park people might not necessarily gravitate towards a guy like Christian Harloff, but if you're into the film side as well, make sure you check out Christian Harloff. I'll be linking his clip channel and his main channel down below. All right, let's rock and roll. We got now for my theme park people. We got some stuff for my theme park people today. Emily Enchanted, first time on OG 55 that I've ever reacted to a Miss Emily Enchanted. She seems like a really sweet girl, but she went to Sweetheart Nights at Disneyland. Rare characters, new food, karaoke. No, not karaoke. It's not karaoke chicken or teriyaki chicken. No, it's karaoke. I'm sorry, karaoke and the castle show and more. We're gonna play Emily Enchanted. Now, before we do, conductor, have you ever watched Emily Enchanted?
I have not. So this is going to be my first watch through. So I'm very excited to see what she has to offer.
Absolutely. Here she is, Miss Emily Enchanted.
You might be looking for love. This is like peak childhood.
Hey guys, welcome to a very special vlog. Today we are going to Sweethearts Nite at Disneyland. This will be my first ever time going to Sweethearts Nite, and it'll be, I think, only my second like Disneyland After Dark event. My first one being Disney Channel night 2 years ago. That's crazy. I have always wanted to go to Sweethearts Nite, and to be honest, I had always wanted to go, on a date or in a romantic way to Sweethearts Nite, but I was actually invited by Disney Plus to go, which is so exciting and so surreal, and I'm so grateful. And I thought, you know what,
okay, before we go any further, interesting stuff. Now, she's only been, I'm kind of surprised because Emily does a lot of in-park vlogging stuff, right?
Sure.
So she's only been to this one now and Disney Channel night, which is surprising for me to hear that, because I thought she would, for sure have been to a lot more. What after hours events, conductor, have you been to at the Disneyland Resort?
Wow. Okay. Star Wars night.
Okay.
Oogie Boogie Bash. I did go to a Sweethearts Night.
Okay.
Let's see. I did Disney Channel night. Trying to think, what else have I done? I think that's it.
Okay. No, that's a pretty good amount. I've done Oogie Boogie Bash. I think I've done that like twice. I've done 90s night, which was like just, look, it's a great concept, but they really cut back. The year that I went, they really cut back from the previous time they did it. But I did Oogie Boogie Bash twice. I did 90s night. And I think that's it. I mean, honestly, I'm a big Disney guy. I am, but Universal, I've done HHN at Universal twice, and I've done Fan Fest once. Universal is kind of killing it, dude. I mean, Universal's kind of killing it. Disney, for some reason, their after hours events don't hit the same way as the Universal stuff.
No,
I'm just being honest. They don't. Yeah, I think we're on the same page with that. So I'm really hesitant to give Disney like, $200 or whatever it is. Even Oogie Boogie Bash, bro. I mean, it's like, it's the same thing every year, basically, So I don't know.
I should go. Why not invite one of my best friends and just go and have fun and enjoy the night? And maybe we're not celebrating romantic love tonight, but we can celebrate love of any other kind. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really, really fun. I'll show you guys my outfit. I'm going, for love and sweethearts vibes today. I am getting there a little bit earlier, so the party starts at like 9 p.m. and you can get into the park with your ticket at.
Now, I will say this: I've seen a lot of like Instagram stuff with Emily, a few videos of hers and what have you. I really, really like her energy.
Yes.
I really like her energy. She has a really good vibe to her. And she's, this content creation space when it comes to Disney, especially when it comes to Disney, like in park stuff, like the stuff that you and I do, conductor, is a little bit more of a niche thing. Like, we'll break down the Google Maps, like how can we fit Pandora into this area? And let's talk about the earnings call and this, that, and the other. That's a little bit more of a niche thing. But the stuff that like Emily does, where you're at the park, you're trying the new foods, you're trying the new events, that's a very busy market. A lot of people do that kind of thing. But Emily has a way about her where she's different. She has a different kind of vibe to her. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, cool. She's bringing like a fun little energy to her content that you really might not necessarily be able to find anywhere else. And I respect that 100%.
Definitely.
6. My goal was to get there a little bit early to just spend a little bit of time in the park while the sun is still out, and then we're gonna party all night. I'm so excited. So I will see you guys at Disneyland.
We made it into Disneyland. It is such a beautiful day right now. Like the weather couldn't be more perfect. The sun is setting.
Kelly's here and we are so excited. Wait, have you been to Sweethearts before?
I've never. Only Star Wars
No
night.
way. Oh my gosh. Okay, well this is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Today we're celebrating friendship and just all things cute and fun. Galentine's, exactly. So let's go. So they had the cutest little heart cake pop, so I had to get it. Obviously, we're starting off our day with a little cake pop. I'm so hungry, so I'm hoping to try some of the food. They have some like crazy love inspired food, so we'll see what we can try. But first, let's try the little cake pop. Oh, that is so good. It's vanilla, which I feel like you would expect chocolate, but I love that. This is so good. I think we're actually gonna go check in. You can check in the park at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny about cake pops, right? because cake pops are like extremely delicious.
Yeah.
And the reason why I really don't get cake pops is because they're too good. Like I'd have to buy like 7 of them because like because like one of them isn't gonna do anything, bro. Like it's like this much, but they're so good. It's like once you have one, you're like, oh my god, I want another one. So that's why I don't even bother with it, because if have you had them before? I mean, have you had cake pops?
So I have had them. They're very delicious, but some of them can even be way too sugary. So I kind of restrain myself a lot. One thing I kind of have a weakness for is at the candy store in downtown Disney, the churro toffee.
Oh,
I get 2 bars. Okay, I don't eat any of them until I'm in my car, because if I start eating it and I'm at the park, like you said with the cake pops,
right,
you get this like addictive little voice in my head saying, "Go get more, go get more, go get more." Like, oh my god! So
no,
I buy it, I put it in my little backpack, and I don't touch it until I get to the car. That way, I know I'm not going back in.
No, well said, brother. Yeah, I agree. I think like that too. Absolutely.
I think, if we haven't missed it yet. So we're gonna go check in really quick.
Thank you. That's so cute.
Oh, and real quick, I do want to say, actually, hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to pause it right here. I love, this is the nerdiness in me, right? But I love, they went with like this kind of like this 1950s, 1960s kind of style Mickey and Minnie.
I do.
I love this. Yes, very, very cool.
That's so cute.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. So cute. This is so cute. They even gave us little chocolates.
So I just mobile ordered a black craft cold brew. I know it's not Sweethearts Night, but like I need a coffee. So we're gonna start off the night with a little black. I've been craving this for so long. I'm so excited. I got the black craft cold brew. It is so good. So we checked in for Sweethearts Night, and let me show you what we got. So
Okay, before we dive into that, are you a coffee guy, conductor?
No, I am not a coffee guy. But if, let's just hint on the side of caution here. If a relationship happened with any female and they like coffee, I will put aside a coffee budget. Let's put it that way.
Coffee budget. I love that, conductor. I love that. You know, you're looking out for your woman. Conductor is a provider. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So what I was so excited about is to get this little lanyard. Like, how cute is that? And then the back. I love, wait, I have to put this on. This is so cute. And so yeah, we just checked in. It was right by like the entrance to Galaxy's Edge and then to Fantasyland. Like, it's also really loud over here because we're in Galaxy's Edge. There's like spaceships running around, but yeah, there's like a little like entrance. We checked in, the line was not that bad, like it was perfect. And then we got a little like guide. Let's read it. I think they have the food. There's also a little Disney Plus and Hulu who I think they have like a special, they have a special meal hosted by Disney Plus and Hulu at the Plaza Inn, but they have lots of sweet treats, and yummy food. So that's kind of what we're doing now because the event doesn't start until 9 p.m. So some of the food that I really want to try is they have heart-shaped ravioli. That looks really good. They have heart-shaped beignets. There is a strawberry mocha cold brew. To be honest, like I don't really like strawberry coffee, but it is pink. Like it's a pink cold foam. So I will be getting it at least to try it. We'll see what we think. There's also like a passion fruit lemonade that sounds
that's interesting. Go ahead.
I want to just say this. I do commend Disney for still making paper pamphlets because I know it's probably super expensive to keep making instead of going the cheap route and making everything's digital. So I do commend Disney for still keeping up that tradition, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. We got to give praise where it's due, right? I mean, you know, and I say that a lot here on the channel. A lot of fans like to just kind of pile on the Mouse House or pile on, you know, and be like, hey, Disney bad, you know, whatever. But like there is a lot of good things actually happening at the company. Even like, for example, on a bigger scale, the Big Thunder stuff happening over there at Magic Kingdom in Florida. It's like Disney doesn't have to do that. They could have added an IP into that thing. You know what I'm saying? They could have kept it business as usual and just kind of repaired whatever they needed to repair. But instead, we're getting an all new track. We're getting all new effects. They're really plussing that. That deserves, you know, some kudos. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not popular nowadays to kind of give Disney credit, but I do think it is important to do that because you're not being a shill. You're giving feedback. When Disney does something that as fans we like and we want to see more of, it's good to let them know that we like it so they do more of it. You know what I'm saying? So 100% conductor. I agree with you, brother. And I also do love the idea of heart-shaped raviolis as an Italian myself. That's very cute. I also like the idea of heart-shaped beignets. Very, very clever food options so far.
So good. And then they have some random stuff. Like they have surf and turf, I think, loaded fries. They have funnel cake fries, like a bunch of crazy things. But I'm mainly excited for the heart-shaped ravioli. That sounds really good. Oh, and then they also give us little chocolates. So cute and fun. So we're making a game plan right now. We're gonna mobile order some of the food. That way later in the night we can just go pick it up. And yeah, I think there's also a cavalcade. Is it on here? Oh, it's a whole map. Okay, Celebrate Love Cavalcade, 9:30 p.m., 11:45. And then there's a castle show called Once Upon a Dream, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, they have a jazz club on the Mark Twain River. Did I say that right? Mark Twain River boat?
Go on the boat.
Yeah, I low-key want to do
Let's
that.
do it. I've
That'd
never
be
done
fun.
it. I'm down for that. If we can. Lottie, gotta tell them about that.
Oh yeah, Lottie is special meeting at this event only. So we're gonna make a game plan and then we'll be back. We popped over to Toontown and they have these cute little photo ops that I guess they're starting to set up. That's so cute. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to Minnie's house. We still have an hour before the event actually starts. So I just kind of wanted to see it, maybe get a cute little photo or something because it's all pink and Valentine's Day theme. Like, I love Minnie Mouse's house. I guess technically we can't go inside, that's okay. But it's
I will say this. I'm going to give you guys a little deep dive into OG history here. OG 55 history. When I was a kid, when I was growing up, I was like probably like around 11 or 10 or 11 years old ish, around that age when Toontown opened initially, right? I'm telling you, man, when I was a kid, I wanted to live in Mickey's house so bad. Like Mickey's house was the shit. Like he has like the best house. It's so cozy in there. I don't know. I love what they did with the theming and everything, where it's like, and this is actually one of the critiques I have about Runaway Railway, right? When you walk into the queue for Runaway Railway, it's very much like the building is a normal building. You know what I'm saying? Where like the beams of like the walls are all very like upright, like a normal building, and it's themed, but it's not. It didn't change the curvature of the whole building and all that stuff. When it comes to like Mickey's house or Minnie's house, when you walk in, like the walls are curved and the couch and everything is like a different kind of like, perspective and things like that. It just feels like, wow, they've really built this thing from the ground up. It feels like I'm in Mickey's house. It doesn't feel like a normal building that's dressed up. It felt like everything down to like the beams holding the building is all within the theme of this toony world. And I love that. Mickey's house, Minnie's house, A+. What are your thoughts, brother?
I think the same thing, because when I was a kid going into Toontown, oh my gosh, you know, going into Mickey's house was one of the best times I had in my life. And it's funny because I remember one time I didn't want to leave. And my mom, I'm pretty sure it was my mom, she actually had to go in there and pull me out. And I thought that was hilarious as hell, thinking back at it. But you know what? It's funny. We see it out in Walt Disney World. You know, influencers, they have a live show with the whole professional setup right on location. We could set up something at Mickey's house, maybe have Mickey Mouse himself show up as a guest. I love it on Orange Grove 55. Why not?
Let's go. Let's call Mickey. Let's do it. I'm down.
It's just so cutie and pink over here.
We found the cutest little heart photo op. It's right by Minnie's house. So we're just hanging out here. There's literally like a little tea area. You can sit down, and we are just hanging out before the party officially starts.
The party hasn't even started, and we've already done so much.
And the party hasn't even started yet. So I'm excited. But yeah, we're just having a little girl time.
First night.
We got here perfect timing. This is so exciting.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go.
Just aboard. Go ahead, sweetheart. Secure all cargo. Put your arms around each other, y'all. Secure that cargo. Ooh, fellas, they need help. Safety first. We have to help them. Don't worry, sweethearts. We got y'all. Ooh, y'all follow directions.
Hey, you know what? I don't know who she is, but I love her already. She is amazing. I love cast members and performers that really get into it. That's awesome. That is really, yeah, that's amazing. Love that.
So well, welcome aboard the Mark Twain, y'all. You ready to have a good time? Yeah. You ready to start your love cruise? Yes, hit it.
And I'll tell you this. Nothing beats Disneyland at night, dude. Like I
No.
see this area, it's second to none, man.
Well, see that's what's awesome about Disneyland. You know, how many other theme parks or theme park companies would do something like this where you actually have a band on a boat in a theme park where you can enjoy it? That's
Right.
freaking awesome. And then if you look at the buildings on, you know, in the outskirt, you know, projected lights to kind of make that theme feel like, okay, this is really Sweethearts Night. Again, you have cast members like this wonderful lady here, really engaged, getting in the character. So I love this. I absolutely love this. And I
Yeah.
actually have been told by a handful of people, I think even by yourself, that Walt Disney World is kind of like this at night. So I'm actually super excited to kind of see what Walt Disney World has to offer at night and do a comparison.
Yes.
So I'm very excited.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Disney World is crazy. And at night, it's amazing. I mean, even the non-park stuff. When you go to Disney World and you check out Disney Springs, we explored Disney Springs one night. It was great. The resorts, man, like the Poly. Dude, even if you're not, I don't know where you guys are staying, but even if you're not staying at the Poly, check out the Poly. It's a great resort, day, night, whatever. But Disney World is a gorgeous place, man. And I really can't wait to pick your brain when you get back. I think you'll have a blast.
This is so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna explore and go to very top. It's giving cruise ships. Oh, makes me. Whoa, there's like pink. Wow. Who's in love out there? Not me. Who's in love, not me. But we're here. This is cool.
Welcome to the Little Ray Jazz Club. That's what we are tonight here on the Mark Club. And you want to know everybody informally? Would you like to meet them formally?
This is so fun. Oh, I love this song. Okay.
Yeah, Emily's great because she really leans into that girly energy. You know what I'm saying? She's got that girly vibe, 1,000%. But that's who she is. You can tell, like, it's genuine, and it works for her because that's who she is. She's girly.
Okay, this is so fun. We are having the best time. It's so peaceful.
This is underrated.
Oh my gosh, no, this is the best way to kick off the night. I think this was a great choice.
Please don't break it. This is so fun. Yes. Anyone? Isn't this E sign language? I don't know why L E. No, L-O-V.
See,
O-V.
I could never do because I'm a K-pop guy. You know that. You know,
Yeah.
I love K-pop, and the hard hands are a big thing in K-pop. But I can never do the way she's doing it, like this. I don't know. That's hard for me. I always do it like this.
Yeah.
You know, this way. I can never do like the two finger thing. I don't know. It's interesting. But how do you? I mean, are you like this too? You kind of do it this way?
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign language. And then this is I love you. It's sign language. Take my heart.
And this is LA, West Coast.
There you go. There you go.
Please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
Thank you. It's just, I don't know what give my kingdom for just one kiss. No, this is like giving Disney Channel night, like little preview. I love this song. Oh my gosh, I'm being so annoying. This is giving Disney Channel. Wait, they changed over everything. Okay, Sorry, I need to like geek out for a second. This is so cute. Okay, we're actually going to the Plaza Inn because there's a little treat for us. So we're gonna go pick that up, and then we're gonna frolic around because this is so cute.
Yeah, we went and got
No way. They're playing a little High School Musical. My favorite rom-com. How cute is this? They gave us these little cupcakes that say Disney Plus and Hulu. You got the blue for Disney, green for Hulu. I love that.
So they have karaoke here at the Golden Horseshoe. Now
it's interesting. They have the green for Hulu. Now, we talked about it a lot here on the channel with our good friend Mr. Seymour Duck, how they're going to incorporate Hulu more and more into that Disney Plus experience and maybe eventually drop the Hulu branding. So that was probably a limited time magic experience with the green, probably not going to be around next year, but we'll see.
guys, I can't sing. I don't think I'm going to sing. However, are we gonna go in there? Absolutely. Secretly, am I hoping they call me up on stage and also make me sing with a really cute boy? I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's go. Oh, is this Toy Story? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Who is singing this? Is it too late to put our name on the list? No, why do I kind of want to go up there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's funny, conductor, because this is way beyond my generation. The movies were not. I was already too old for this franchise when it came out, right? But I will say this: I never really cared about the movies when Disney Plus launched in 2019, because I do content. I've been doing my YouTube channel now for almost a decade, almost 10 years of OG55. It's crazy. But when they launched Disney Plus, I watched the High School Musical series because I was reporting on it on the channel. I gotta say, man, the new show is pretty good with Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua. I forgot his last name, but the kids that do the new show are really great. I think they canceled it a couple years ago, but anyone at home, if you don't like the movies or you never even seen the movies, give the show a chance. I liked it. And I'm not a huge High School Musical guy. And I really, 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 really enjoyed it. And it was a fun little story, just a fun show overall. So I think everybody at home would have a good time with it.
Looking for love?
I'm looking for love. I hear you might be looking for love.
I've been looking for love, and I've been wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing, and it's gonna come true. I have a feeling
It is.
and when I find him, I sure as heck ain't letting him go.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Evening Star.
Absolutely. No, we're gonna find him. What advice would you have? How is your search going?
Not well, but I'm keeping an open mind. You never know what he's gonna be. Is he gonna be a frog, an alligator, a prince?
We're gonna find our princess.
He's out there.
He's out there. We'll find our sweetheart.
Let's go.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that made my day. She was talking to Kelly and was like, "You girls have your princes," and Kelly is not struggling in that area, but as you guys know, I am, and so I feel a little bit less alone now. After talking to her, and she was like, I thought maybe I'd find my sweetheart here, and I was like, no, same. But obviously everybody here is with their sweetheart. So anyways, that was so fun. That made my whole day. Hello.
Cinderella and myself will be departing shortly to make preparations for our next royal outing.
Of course, no
We'll see
worries.
you waiting as we walk by.
Okay, we're getting a 2.
Give it a little spin.
I've never been so dizzy on this ride before. Whoa, my head hurts. These women went crazy.
Now that they have this look down, got your belongings and carefully.
Hey,
They have.
when I was a kid, conductor,
Uh-huh.
I would go on that ride with my Uncle Joey. And my Uncle Joey, my Uncle Joey is like this old school kind of Italian biker guy.
Oh Lord,
bro! Like I'd get on there and he was like raw, and this thing. It was going so fast, bro. I thought it was gonna come off the saucer. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
And I felt like so nauseous, bro. It was so funny. Yeah, it was really good. Uncle Joey, man. No one spins a teacup like my Uncle Joey.
Line dancing? Wait, what? That's crazy. Yes.
Oh, he needs to do that.
You know, I love a little line dance. Like, that's so fun. Wait, should we like low-key do it? Yeah. Let's do like a round. Yeah.
Kelly's doing it.
No, I tapped out. I didn't know they were going so fast. I didn't know they were going this fast. So we are back in town to get a little snack. They have heart-shaped ravioli, which sounds so fun. And then I also got a little lemonade because that just sounds so good. I think it's passion fruit. So we're gonna go over to Cafe Daisy. They have a pin board. Let's go check it out.
Did bring a few pins. Oh, I love that pin.
Look at
Oh,
that.
these are good. Hold on, these are really good pins.
You're a full pin board today.
Whoa, wait, I
This
think
looks
I would
real.
like to trade this one. I could trade for Aurora.
So I am gonna say one thing real quick.
Yeah.
I do want to commend the cast members that do these pin trade locations. They're amazing because when you see boards like this, I've talked to cast members that said, "Oh yeah, we've gone Disney pins all the way from Florida to the Asian parks to Disneyland Paris," and then so you never know what pin you're going to see on these trading boards. So it's pretty awesome to see how many different type of style of Disney pins are out there, and this literally is only the fraction of it. So it's pretty awesome to see that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I actually do have, you can't really see it. It's actually further back, but I actually have two like shadow boxes on the wall.
Oh, nice.
And I got a bunch of pins. I used to collect pins all the time. The reason why I stopped, I still really do like pins at Disney and stuff, but the reason why I stopped collecting them was because it's like the Funko Pops. It gets like overwhelming.
Oh yeah,
like you only have so much space in your house to do this stuff, you know.
Well, fun fact: before I stopped my addiction of Funko Pops, I had three 27-gallon black and yellows that you get at Costco, full of Funko Pops. So believe me, I know the addiction.
No, 100%. Actually, I'm going to put you on full screen because you have a great Funko Pop next to you. Let me put you on full screen, and then we'll get back to Emily Enchanted. Here you go.
There we go. Here he is. Big giant Bubba. Don't worry, he doesn't bite. He's only a co-host right here. But
he's a big boy, dude. You got a big boy Bubba.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love it, dude. Have you been to the Funko store in Hollywood?
So I have not. And you know what? It's funny that you mentioned this real quick because I know we're getting off topic, but
you're fine.
I would love to do a POV video, you and I exploring that. I think that would be awesome.
Oh, let's do it, man. Yeah, let's do it, man. Next time you're down in this general area, let me know. We'll hit it up. I've gone once, and we were going through, and it's like room after room after room, and it's really well themed, and it's like it kind of blew my mind. And it's every franchise. It's like they have a lot of Disney, they have a lot of Marvel, Pixar, they have like Game of Thrones, and like all Universal, all the franchises. But it's almost like a little mini indoor theme park. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we'll do that.
The size of Bubba right here. I know they make a Darth Vader. If I find that Darth Vader, I'm buying them. So now we're going to have 3 co-hosts, the theme park conductors. So
as you should. But once you add Darth Vader in that mix, you're going to wake up one day and Boba and Bowser are going to be gone, bro. Vader don't play thirds. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna handle that. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have the back pieces of.
Oh, that's okay. It's on my little board. Yay! Yay!
That is such a good trade, you guys. Oh my gosh. So we got the heart-shaped ravioli. It's even kind of pink.
Okay.
That is so cute. And then I also got the little, I think it's passion fruit lemonade with little strawberries. I am so excited.
Yeah, that actually looks really good, right?
Even though it's probably like 90% like sugar syrup, that actually does look refreshing. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it does. I'm trying to pause it on that. There we go. And then you got the little heart shapes. I like that. I like that a lot.
And they're fried, so very inventive. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what the sauce is. Maybe she'll explain it. Maybe like a tomato sauce, I'm assuming. But yeah, cool stuff.
So cute. And then I also got the little, I think it's passion fruit lemonade with little strawberries. I am so excited. So I gave the lemonade a little stir, and now it's pink. Ooh. It's very tart. Maybe a little too tart, but it's very good, very refreshing, and I love that it's pink. Let's try the ravioli. I'm so excited. It's so cute. I am just going to use my hands for this, and I hope that that's okay.
Oh boy.
I need to get more cheese in it. Ooh, oh, hot. It's super hot. That's very good. It's very fresh.
Honestly, it looks hella good. Like I'm getting hungry, kind of even just watching her eat it. like I want one. You know, it looks.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, DoorDash, Uber Eats, whoever. Can you deliver me a heart-shaped ravioli with tomato sauce on the side, please? Thank you.
Oh my gosh! Hi. Hello. That was so magical. Hi. Oh my gosh, I love them. They're also playing Hannah Montana. Like, tell me this isn't low-key Disney Channel, which I did get my tickets to, and I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, coming out on concert again.
Disney Channel night. Are you going to that, conductor? Maybe so. Maybe so.
I might run into her. Maybe.
Hey, you might. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So we're just like in the back of the castle while they're doing the Once Upon a Dream stage show. And this is like a little secret, but the characters, they like just kind of walk by. And it's so magical. Like just seeing the princesses with their princes under the castle. Like this was unexpected, but this is Disney magic. This is straight from a movie. She's twirling. Oh my goodness. She's beautiful. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Hi, Dopey! Hi, Snow! You're beautiful! Oh. We're just seeing all the princesses. Also, I've never seen Snow White in that dress before. She looked beautiful! Oh my gosh! It is so beautiful! Wow, they have little roses. They're playing Beyonce, like...
Okay, so I don't know if it's like Emily's content, or if it's like the event, or maybe like a mixture of both. But this looks like a pretty solid after hours event. Like, from what I'm seeing from her video. Now she has a great vibe to her, so she's maybe she's adding to the coolness of it. You know, because I know that happened a lot with like Ordinary Adventures. Like with the Galactic Star Cruiser, like their video, by the way, Peter and Kitra, their video on the Galactic Star Cruiser was a better like that made me want to go on the Star Cruiser more than a lot of the Disney videos, the official Disney videos. They did an amazing job. Big shout to Peter and Kitra, by the way. We love them. But like,
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's like Emily's like way she's doing it, or if it's like the event. But it seems like a pretty cool event. What do you think?
First of all, I think the event's awesome. Like I said, I've done it before. You know, just being a solo guy, checking it out for content. Yeah. It's awesome. It's a great time. You know, a lot of positive energy. You know, characters and just the food, the atmosphere, everything. But I do kind of feel like, you know, just watching this video, and obviously I'm going to have to check out other videos from Emily's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like just watching this video, though, she brings a vibe to her kind of surroundings.
Yeah.
And she adapts to that surrounding and amplifies it. And it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I can see why she's been so successful in this space because here's the thing. I'll be fully honest with you, and everyone knows this. I mean, if you've been following me for any amount of time on Orange Grove 55, you know, like I don't typically watch a lot of like in-park vlogging videos because I live out here in Southern California. I was born and raised in California. I grew up around Disneyland. I've been a pass holder since like the early 2000s. So I don't need to watch content where people are going through the parks because I live close enough where I can kind of do it on my own, right? Which is fine. And I get it. There are people that live further away that do get a lot of value out of that content, which I totally respect that. But for me, it just wasn't really my thing. She is one of the great in-park vloggers because you're right. She brings an energy to the equation. Her personality, the way she presents everything, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? You're on the journey. It's not so much about like the park stuff. It's just her vibe and the way she presents it that makes it really, really, really entertaining. So yeah, big shout to Emily Enchanted. Now, have you watched her before, Conductor, or is this your first time?
No, I have not. But I can tell you right now, watching this video, it makes me want to watch more just to kind of see what other environments, maybe just a regular day at Disneyland, maybe you know, maybe she explores other, you know, parks or something like that. By watching this video, and that's awesome. Like I said, she brings a vibe where you almost want to see more of it. You want to see more of it. So I'm definitely going to have to watch a lot more of her content. I can't wait. Definitely going to show her some support and subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely. I suggest everybody at home do the same. You know, I'll be linking her information in the description. Make sure you subscribe to Emily Enchanted. And I always have to do the enchanted hands when we talk about Enchanted.
Oh, they have Sweethearts.
How cute are the little Sweethearts?
Stop it. I'm not going to report to this song that was playing. Like, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, we got a little spot on Main Street and we are waiting for the little Love Cavalcade. I'm so excited. The music here is also so good. They're playing Disney Channel. I love this song. I think this is an underrated song from the Princess and the Frog soundtrack. It's so good. Yeah, vibes are good. Okay, wait, I love this song. This is like peak childhood, right? Like this song, it's so good. No, I think it was in Lilo and Stitch, right?
Yes.
Or maybe it's in the credits, something. But I love this song.
It's just like peak childhood.
Peak childhood. This is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Well, and I have to say too, the Aristocats are on there on that float. I mean, that's pretty rare. That's a pretty, and she says it in her title, rare characters, but that is 100% a rare character. Like you never see the Aristocats. Now I know in Japan they love, I think Marie, the little kitten,
Yeah.
the little white kitty. She's all over Japan, but out here in the States, we don't really see much of them. So that was kind of cool to see them.
Oh my gosh, okay, we're going to the castle show next. So we're just gonna kind of like awkwardly follow the parade. Okay, now we are up at the castle and I'm ready to watch the Once Upon a Dream. We kind of saw a little sneak peek of it earlier with all the princesses, but now we're gonna actually watch the show. Look at the castle. Wait, I didn't know Michael Bublé sang You Got a Friend in Me. This cover kind of eats. Oh my God. To the rush of day, the heat of the rolling wind can't be turned away.
The towering spires of Sleeping Beauty Castle gather for a musical look at love
and romance, the magical bonds that hold all of us together. Welcome to all the dreamers out there. I know a thing or two about dreaming. You see, once upon a time my dream came true, which means yours can too. I know you, I've walked with you on that dream. Beneath your eyes is so familiar. Such a lovely night. Thank you for joining us in front of my castle. Remember, everyone, to keep on dreaming, because dreams really do come true. So many great.
Another one you never see is Hercules. Never see him.
No, you really don't. So there are some rare character moments for sure, you know. And look, here's the other thing too, to kind of circle back, right, to the first video we reacted to, the Christian Harloff video about Snow White live action.
Yeah.
And that outlet that was reporting, well, you know, people don't care about these older princesses. Well, this kind of proves that they do. Sleeping Beauty, that movie came out in 1959, and people still love Aurora. And you know, I mean, so that was all BS in that article. But like, you know, just to kind of circle back, because these princesses, all of them are massive still. They're money makers.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh. Hi, Eeyore. I love you. You're so cute. Look at this Princess and the Frog photo op. I am kind of obsessed with little Ray up there. Little Ray up there. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Okay, Once Upon a Dream, the castle show was amazing. Aurora, hearing her live. Oh my gosh, it felt like I was watching a movie. Like it was straight out of a movie, seeing all these princesses and their princes. Like, so we walked on over to Critter Country where Pooh Bear is, saw him for a split second, and then I was like, there's no wait for Haunted Mansion right now. Low-key, like, should we go on it? And then Kelly made a good point of like, well, it is ghosting season.
Oh,
like I have never seen this so empty before. That's crazy. This is kind of spooky. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we just ran into our BFF, Lottie.
I love that how she said it's ghosting season. That was clever. That was fun.
That was a fun one.
That was good.
And guys, they're playing my favorite song, and I think that is the end of this video and Sweethearts Nite. This has honestly, low-key, blown me away. I had a lot of fun. I feel like you could just feel, you know, that Disney magic, like, in the air. I loved seeing the princesses and their prince.
And I will say this, if right behind Emily, if you look up to that little window, that's right across from the 70th, there's a window on there that says Orange Grove. No lie. No
I've
cap.
seen it. I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate Disney for giving me a window on Main Street. It really means the world to me. No, I was kidding. No, it actually has nothing to do with me, obviously. But no, there is a little window on Main Street called Orange Grove, and then actually this shop right here, I think it's the Starbucks, says fresh baked on it.
I know that's hilarious,
dude. It's like, come on, man. You know, Disney's showing all kinds of love to the creators, right?
I ended up not getting the Valentine's Day coffee, but honestly, I don't think I needed it. I think any more caffeine would have actually probably not been good because I forgot how late it was. The projections, the little sweethearts are so cute. This was such a fun night. So a really, really big thank you to Disney Plus and Hulu for having me. This was a dream come true and just such a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day and the season of love, no matter what kind of love you're celebrating. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.
Big shout out to Miss Emily Enchanted. She does great content, really fun content. A lot of in-park stuff. She gets invited to a lot of events. Make sure you check Emily Enchanted out in the description down below, Mr. Theme Park Conductor. Before we get out of here, I want to share another lovely lady. Her name is Miss Mimi Fan. Mimi does the OG 55 outro. She's an amazing girl. If you're looking for any kind of fun food spots in the LA area, OC area, this spot is actually in San Fernando. Not too far from me, but like check it out. Like she'll get you into like cool burger spots, whether it be also Vietnamese food, Korean barbecue, whatever it is, a lot of lifestyle content. Mimi is your girl. Check her out. Info in the description down below. Mimi Fan. Mr. Theme Park Conductor, thank you for joining, brother. Where can everybody find you on social media, sir?
Absolutely. You can find me on YouTube and Blue Sky at Theme Park Conductor, on Instagram at theme_park_conductor, on X at Theme Conductor, TikTok at Theme Park Conductor 1, and every Sunday at 5 or 7 p.m. for Conductor Sunday live stream, where we talk everything from Disney to Universal news. We speculate, we talk rumors, we engage with the audience engages with us. It's such a great time. So nerdy vibes when it comes to the theme parks. I love it. And we have special guests like the one and only Orange Grove 55. And I have to give a big shout out to my two co-hosts behind me. We got Bowser and we got Mr. Boba Fett.
There they are, Conductor. It's always an honor and a pleasure having you on the show, brother. We do these all the time. I love talking shop with you. Comment down below, everybody, with all your thoughts on Christian Harloff's video with Steph, all about the Snow White live action, losing money, and also comment down below on Sweetheart Nite with the lovely Miss Emily Enchanted. Both of those channels will be down below, and we'll be back next week for another This Week on Disney YouTube, where we react to Disney creators, you know, whether it be Emily Enchanted, or whether it be Christian Harloff, or whether it be Hey Bricky, or Fresh Baked, or That Park God, whoever it may be. Every week, Conductor and I are here reacting to it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of OG 55, and until the next time, see you.
Thank you so much for watching OG55. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and become a member today. Mwah!